Welcome, my friends. It's March 1st. Tarot
Hola
mi amor.
amigos,
Tarot my love
Zero
now.
My Love now.
Complicated.
We're going to make the reading for
Singles reading for Aries.
Aries, the pillars, the
This is
four
the
pillars.
four pillars reading, we call it, the singles reading. And this is looking at your emotional, your intellectual, your sexual, and your lifestyle compatibility. And what we're really trying to do here with this reading is to identify your person. And this would be the person, this is for a single person, totally a single person. And this is to identify what your person would be like. And so what we ask you to do as we're doing this, we'll say like you're sitting across a dinner table on your first or second date, and you're trying to decide if this, we want to identify if this is the right person. How would they be? So you'll see. It should get pretty specific here. And so this is not your next divorce. This is not your next ex-wife or next ex-husband. This is not your next problem. This is not your next narcissist nightmare. We're looking here in the name of light and love, seriously, so as supports our greatest good in love and romance. Who is the one that the universe has for our Aries friends, for a lover? Bottom of the deck, 5 Pentacles. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, so let's see here. I have a reason why I don't read reversals sometimes. We'll go into it, but here we're going to have your emotional connection and the emotional connection with this person. Intellectual, the sexual, hey no, Ace of Wands. That's a phallic card right there. So, phallus. And then this is your lifestyle. Interesting. Wow. So I don't know if you have anything. Now, overall energy being the 5 of Pentacles. Could be a general feeling of that lack mentality. I'm not good enough here. We'll keep that in mind. So I'm saying that's maybe with you as the overall energy. So you might be coming in as a person that kind of has that lack mentality where you don't feel like you're good enough. Many of us do.
Sí.
So with the emotional connection here, could be a Sagittarius, and we got Libra energy in both major arcana. So emotionally, there's a lot of power with this person. So if you're sitting at the table with them, now this is not a person that's going to cry or that's going to show emotions, but this is a person that is emotionally available, emotionally intelligent. It's just going to come off of them. You got Libra and you got Sag here. It's not impossible to have both in your chart for sure. But I noticed something with Libra and Sag. I was saying earlier in the reading that Sages are a lot like Libra, and that we hate conflict. So this is 100% going to be that person. While they're emotionally balanced, emotionally intelligent, they don't like conflict. Okay, they don't like. So if you're with them, they're not the kind of person. They're going to be polite, deferential, diplomatic. Venus energy, soft energy, and they're not going to want to confront you. Like if they don't agree with you, they're not going to say they're seriously. If it's your person, they're not going to say, "Well, that was the stupidest thing I ever heard. I think you're dumb."
No.
They're going to be like, "Oh, I see. Well, yeah, I could see how someone might look at it from that way," and that would be their way of saying that was really stupid. I can't believe you just said that. But the only thing they might say, "Oh, okay, I get it. I could see how some people might see it that way." So this is going to be your type of person here, and then you got to think about for emotional compatibility. So it's also not a person who's overly emotional. Neither Libra or Sag are real emotional. Not cups here, not water signs, but it's not that they're without emotion. So again, this is a really good energy too for people that they don't want someone that's overly emotional. And then intellectually, um, here, with the 5 of Swords and the Emperor, they may have a little dichotomy in themselves emotionally, how they want to be, and intellectually, because what I just said is really kind of the opposite here with the Five of Swords and the Emperor, which is Aries. So intellectually, they are very capable of, and they maybe like a good debate, and there's someone who has their uh, not only has their facts in a row, but with the Emperor here in the intellect, very smart. I mean, God, look at this. Look how he's got his scrolls and everything. So college diploma. So we're talking about how can you identify this person. Yes, they have a college diploma. They probably have an advanced
Maybe
diploma,
he liked to defend his own
level.
ideas, no?
Yeah,
Don't try to change the other people, but I see the world this way, and
the Emperor,
he used the knowledge that he has.
Right, and the Emperor doesn't change his mind. The Emperor's not that guy that's like, oh, I see your point of view, and yeah, that makes a lot of sense. They very most likely, they're, if anything, they're going to change your mind. And the Emperor doesn't, they don't have to debate and stuff, because they know what they know, and there's no body or thing or God that's going to really probably shake them from how they are intellectually. But they're definitely capable of offering resistance. This also with the Five of Swords too, intellectually, I think and this could go along with the emotional part. They're with the Emperor too. They're going to set boundaries. So how are you going to know this person? Okay, they're not going to be someone that has people walking all over them. They're not going to be someone who, even though they're having this Libra energy, because you often end up with people walking all over you when you just don't want to displease anyone, you don't want conflict, you want to keep the peace. But this individual is not like that. They're going to set proper boundaries. They're not going to allow people to impede them and get in their way. And then when you look at sexually, I find it very interesting. You have wands here, so that's a lot of passion. And then you have the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. I think there's a similarity in the way that they think and the way that they are sexually. Because swords are thinking, very appropriate here in the intellect position. And wands are sex, and the Ace of Wands is a phallus. I mean, particularly, okay, in this reading, in the column of sex, that's a penis. There's no getting around it. It's on fire. In fact, I'm not into this, but you even have these piercings. Wonder if your person has that. Don't send any pictures if they do, but please. But with the Five of Wands, always reminds me of like an Aries Venus or something. Maybe they like a little
his own way.
Well, or a tussle in the bed. Like they don't the little fighting. Like they don't want it too easy. They want to work for it a little bit, and they earn it. Like they want you to fight them off a little bit. I mean, honest to God, it could be. There's not my thing, but there's people that like them rape fantasies or something. It almost be like that. Like they like that, and so that's something to know. Now the sexual thing is hard in this because you can go out on a date with someone, sit across from them, and are emotional and intellectual. You could maybe get a sense if this is them just there, but you're really not going to get this sexual sense without actually having sex. So I'm not sure how that works, but this is just going to be a person that is very sexual, and so I would say like this too, for our single Aries. In general, this should be a really nice sexual energy for an Aries. Again, in general, Aries Mars, Aries Venus, going to eat this up, I think, here. So also I get the feeling like your person is kind of dominant sexually. It kind of goes with the Emperor here too. And this may be why they're kind of balanced here, like with emotionally, because they are very strong and very secure. And so this Five of Pentacles, originally I thought like it's your energy. It's definitely your energy. This is not your person's energy. So you're going to be dealing with a person here that you probably are going to have a sense that they're out of your league, Aries, maybe, with that Five of Pentacles. I mean, you're going to like them, I think, because this is your person that the universe has, okay? Now, here's the interesting thing here is your lifestyle compatibility, which is a part of the four pillars, like four pillars of a table. So this is like, does one want marriage? Does one not want marriage? One want children? One not? One want to live in a home? One want an apartment? One wants to just stay at home and watch TV and cuddle. One wants to go out every night and party. Your lifestyle compatibility. So yeah. Um, and here, I think what it implies with this Six of Swords and Seven of Cups is they're going to have to come towards you. That definitely is moving away from something. So it to me it implies your person's has a lot of options, and so also this could be optimistic, but they are willing to move away to be with you. So I got the feeling, like in terms of lifestyle, this would be someone who would come to you, you know, um, would meet you more than halfway. Six is more than five. Another way to put it, they're going to come to you, meet you more than halfway, and even though I think in terms of lifestyle they have a lot of opportunities, so it could be that because they have a lot of opportunities, they have some flexibility in terms of how they want to live. But also with this, in terms of lifestyle, they might not want to be too tied down.
I
That
mean,
could be what the Seven of Cups is.
this one have 6 swords. Maybe need to let to go 6 cups only to keep one.
Yeah, yeah, keep one, and that would hopefully be your cup that they want to give you. But I think too with lifestyle compatibility, this could be that person that doesn't want to be too tied down. They may not want children, like they may not want marriage. They may want to kind of keep things open, and like on the weekend, maybe they want a dog. It could be like, okay, the weekend comes and this person probably has money, and they're like, we're going to go to the beach this weekend. Pack up your bag, let's go. And if you're tied down, if you're, restricted, and it's kind of hard, it's like you got to do this, and maybe they want to be, and that's the movement too. They want to be free to be able to do what they want
See?
In terms of a relationship. So that could imply maybe they don't want children, or, but there's definitely some flexibility there on their part. Yeah.
Okay, amigos.
Okay.
We hope you like it.
Yeah. Let us
Follow
know, Aries.
us in Tarot Mi Amor on Facebook and subscribe. Have a nice day.
Gracias.